Hey guys, so I'm doing a two-part tutorial, two eye looks based around the same lipstick, and this is part one of the tutorial, look one. And you guys can see I started off with some Fix Plus by MAC and then let that soak in. Next, I'm taking the Garnier Skin Renew under eye roller and I'm putting that under my eyes and then around my nose just to conceal any darkness, and this also helps depuff your eyes if there are a little bit of bags, which I had going on. For an eye base, I used the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Nude Compliment. I'm going to be putting that all over my lids and especially concentrating it on the outer corners of my eye. For my transition shade, I'm going to be mixing Buff and Light Brown from the Lorac 2 Pro palette. And I'm taking this on that double-ended brush from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. And I'm just going in with a light hand, buffing that in the creases. And then I'm taking Cool Gray on a flat shader brush. This one's from e.l.f. And I'm just going to be putting that on the outer corners of my eye, making sure that I don't put it too high up on the crease or too far on the inner part of my lid. Now on the other side of that brush, I'm going to take Chrome and I'm going to put that all over my lid until it meets with Cool Gray. I don't want to bring it all the way out there because I want to make sure that that outer corner stays matte. So you just want to make sure there's no harsh lines between the two, but don't blend them on top of each other. Then I just took that blending brush again, no additional product, I just softened out all of the lines. Now I'm taking Cocoa on an angled brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to be doing a little bit more of an exaggerated wing. I'm not going to be using liquid liner to do a wing, and this is a nice way to add some shape and definition to your eye. Now I'm mixing Cool Gray and Charcoal on that same Urban Decay blending brush, and I'm just going to deepen up the outer corners of my eye so they're a little bit more darker and defined. Then for a highlight, I'm going to be using the shade Buff on this fluffy brush from Real Techniques. For primer, I'm going to be using NYX Angel Veil. I have been absolutely loving this stuff, and I'm just going to put that all over my face. For foundation, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me. I'm just going to dot that all over my face and then blend it in with my Beauty Blender. For concealer, I use the Hard Candy Glamouflage. A little bit of this goes a long way, so I just put a couple dots under my eyes, my top lip, and then my forehead. I blended it out with my finger and then blended it out even more with my Beauty Blender. And then to set everything, I took my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural on an e.l.f. Kabuki brush. The handle broke away from the ferrule, but the bristles are still good, so I just use it like a regular kabuki pretty much. I'm taking my favorite bronzer ever. This is Casino by NARS on a big fluffy brush, and I'm doing an all-over bronze with no contouring. I'm taking just a teensy bit of this blush. This is Berry Amore by Milani, and I'm using a Real Techniques setting brush. I didn't fill in my brows with anything special. I just used the Revlon Brow Fantasy Tinted Gel. And then I'm using the Too Faced Long Stem Lashes to draw a very, very thin line on my top lashes. Nothing dramatic, no wing. I just want to make that look a lot thicker. I'm doing one coat of mascara. This is Waterproof, the Rocket from Maybelline. I'm only going to be doing one coat though because I will be wearing false lashes, and I chose the Demi Wispies from Salon Perfect. Now I'm taking the Rimmel Scandalized Waterproof Eye Pencil, and I'm just defining the outer corners of my eye and then smudging them with my fingers and setting with the Real Techniques detailer brush and Cocoa from the Lorac Tube palette. I'm going to be lining my lips. This is Milani Sugar Plum, and it's just a deep plum liner. I'm going to line my lips entirely and then lightly fill them in with the liner. This is MAC Sin. It's the lipstick that both of these tutorials will be based on. And this is the final step to the look. This is the end result. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you in the next tutorial, which will be part 2. Okay, bye guys, love you.